What's going on, guys? It's Seth from DNS Official, and I'm bringing you guys another video today. Now, real quick before I get into this video, you saw a video when my friend Devin was talking. That's the DNS Official. His name's Devin. You saw him do like the information video. I'm the one that created like the raid videos and uploaded them, and then I'm also doing this. You guys are going to see a lot of ARK content from me. And then if we expand into IRL stuff, I'd be doing a lot of that too. Devin, he lives pretty close to me, so he'd probably be doing that stuff with me as well. But we are like a multi-everything channel. But now let's get into this video. So ARK had a huge update, 34 gigabytes. It was insane. It took all night for me. But luckily, my Xbox updated it itself. So when I got on, I went to bed around 2, got on around 10. And it was already like 98%, so I didn't really have to wait anything when I got on. Now my internet isn't amazing, so that's why it probably took me so long. Hopefully you guys didn't have to wait like 8 hours like I did. But it is a huge update, 34 gigabytes. Now inside this update, they're finally adding like war paint. So you were able to like paint your person now. You're able to paint dinos. A lot of people wanted to paint dinos for a long time now, and that's finally in the game. So anybody who's been waiting for that, now that is finally in the game. There is 5 new dinos. I'll get into them in a little bit. Another thing is there's a new weapon, the harpoon gun, which is pretty cool. So now you guys, when you get the new motorboat, which is pretty cool, it's a gas-powered motorboat that you obviously place on the water. You can throw a harpoon on there, and I think that would be pretty cool. Just overall, I probably wouldn't do that much unless I'm just out there trying to mess around and have a little bit of fun. But that is a pretty cool addition to the game. Now, next, this is pretty cool. A new way that you can make fertilizer is there's a toilet in the game now. You basically walk over, and instead of using the bathroom just where you're standing, you walk over and use the toilet in the game. And then eventually that makes fertilizer. So, overall, that's a really good addition, in my opinion, because, like, it's another way to make fertilizer. And if you, like, for me, I don't really use a lot of Plan X because I play on this. I play Scorched. But if you're not playing Scorched and you're out there and you're playing on like center or something, this is going to help you out even more, because dung beetles obviously are huge, and now with this and stuff like that, you're just going to be able to mass produce fertilizer, which is awesome. There's new hairstyles in the game. I don't really know if anybody really cares about that. Now, something that I saw, I don't think I showed in this video, in this gameplay, but direwolves are now pack animals. So if you guys know Allosaurs, the leader glows red. There's a bunch of tames like that now. Like direwolves can do it, I know that. And the new tame in the game, the Megatherium, I also saw that they do that as well. So that is really sick. And I'm taming up a bunch of Megatheriums at the moment because that's like my new favorite tame in the game already. And I'll tell you guys why here in a little bit when I go over all that stuff. And then overall, there were tons of bug fixes in the game. And this is the Megatherium right here. This is going to be the first thing I talk about. But that's really it, guys, in the 5 new dinos. It's a huge update, but we'll see how it goes. Now let me get into the dinos. So right here, this is the Megatherium, guys. It's basically like a big sloth. That's kind of just what it looks like. And it kind of reminds me of a Calicotherium. Now, with this thing, it's really good for getting chitin. So, just like the direwolf is really good for getting chitin, this thing's amazing for getting chitin as well. You knock these out, they're like dire bears. They take, like, mutton, raw meat, berries, really anything. And that's just mainly, I just like them because they look like a sloth. That's just me. And so, that's basically it for them. They don't really do too much, but they're really good for getting chitin, so that's the plus with them. Now, the Hyenodon is a hyena. It says it in the name. These things are used as preserving bins. Like, if you tame one, you use them as preserving bins. Now, how you tame them is you have to walk up to them, and then you have to, like, pet them. So that's how you tame one of these things. You have to pet them, but watch out because they do travel in packs. Normally, this is another pack animal, just like Allos and the direwolf. This is a pack animal, so watch out for that. Now, this is like something that I genuinely don't really care about, but the Hesperornis, it's another bird. You can't even ride it. they drop organic polymers, so that I guess is pretty good. You have to kill like fish and then drag them out of the water, and then these things will eat them, and that's how you tame them. So it's a little weird, definitely different compared to most things in the game, because they normally don't really, there's no tame that you tame like that. So overall, I guess that's a pretty cool addition, even though they don't really do that much in my opinion. And then there's the Megalania, which is a reptile. These are pretty cool, I guess, because they're really small and you can pick them up on anything, but they give prime meat and they're like tiny. Like you can pick them up on a pterodon, but they still give prime meat, so that's definitely a plus in my opinion, especially if you guys are trying to prime meat tame these things. You can literally just pick them up and then take them over, trap them. They're like a little Komodo dragon lizard type thing, so that's pretty cool. Something that I'm probably not going to tame, but this thing right here, it's the final addition to the game tame wise. This is something that I really want. No clue how you actually pronounce the name, but it's like a T-Rex. It's called the Tyrannus, and they roar, and when they roar in the wild, they make any wild animals besides like Gigas, Rexes, and Spinos run away from them. So if there's an Enki in front of you, it's gonna run away. And then also when they roar, it spawns in like little Carno minions that attack for it. So it's like really overpowered, and it's like a hairy T-Rex. These things obviously eat meat, and they're definitely going to be a super savage tame in the game.